What's up, my archbees of chaos? This is your king of the night. It's about time EX2, the EX, EX Turk, coming back at you with a brand new video, a new Final Fantasy video, and Final Fantasy VII video to be expected. Now, I've been playing Final Fantasy VII, the PC version, again on my PC, just because I'm really looking for more stuff to play until Battlefront and Dissidia and all the good games come out. So, I've been going back and forth on the Final Fantasy VII, and I guess as far as the Temple of the Ancients, where you get to see a defeated Tseng. Now, this is where it comes into play. Now, the whole battle was not shown. And maybe the remake could actually touch up the battle, if anything else, because, you know, it would make a lot more sense to actually touch up the battle between, you know, Sephiroth and Tseng, because it was a very short segment, but we get to see what went on, a little bit. Now, this is how I think the battle would have gone. Tseng would have approached Sephiroth, asking what's he doing here, what does he want. Sephiroth tells him his true plan. That's why Tseng says he is tricked. And it wasn't the Promised Land. It was more than just the Promised Land. We're never going to know until later on in the game what that is. So I'm not going to mention it, you know. But, you know, well, okay, I'll mention it. It's to summon Meteor and create the Promised Land himself. So after that, you know, because Tseng already had the keystone and already went down below to, you know, unlock the power hidden within the black materia, Sephiroth tells me he's after the black materia. Of course, same thing as Shinra is. So Tseng would, pull out his gun. Tseng would pull out his gun and ask him to hand it over. Of course, Tseng, knowing Sephiroth and had a history with working with Sephiroth, knows how powerful Sephiroth is. So, not taking any chances. It's not just Tseng himself that actually battles Sephiroth. It's actually Tseng and Elena that fight Sephiroth together, which it makes a lot of sense a little bit too, considering Elena has a crush on Tseng, you know. But Tseng pretty much, Tseng of the Turks pretty much charges in with some shooting, and of course he knew it wouldn't work. So I would predict, because we didn't get to see the full fight, my prediction is he knows that regular bullets isn't gonna work. You know, it was only to get Sephiroth to move. This is where Tseng would start using materia. He would start using like all different ones: fire, electric, ice, anything that can work. Even bile. Of course, you know, Sephiroth being as strong as he is, even that does not faze him. You know, now the Demi might have, you know, messed up his accuracy because it messes up your eyes. But, you know, Sephiroth is so strong and powerful with the life stream that Sephiroth really does not need sight, even though Demi only works for at least 30 minutes. Sephiroth does not need the sight, or, you know, he can depend on the life stream to tell him Tseng's movements, and since they're close to the life stream, considering they're underground, you know, Sephiroth was able to at least get 2 good strikes in Tseng, to the point where Tseng is completely damaged and is out of the fight for good. Is out of the fight, you know. So this could make a lot of sense. I think this is gonna be, I don't know. I think, you know, this is how the fight would have gone. Of course, it would have gone that way. Or Tseng could have took Sephiroth seriously in the beginning and used magic, but knowing it didn't work. Or maybe Sephiroth had a big fighter on his hands, because Tseng is actually pretty strong too. So, you know, that's why Tseng was able to leave out there barely half dead. Of course, you know, falling on his knees when he meets Cloud and the rest of Avalanche, you know, because he didn't think he was going to survive Sephiroth. Of course, with Elena seeing Tseng damage, this will scare Elena away. Like Elena would, Elena would run away, even though her duty as a Turk. Now it could be that way or not, but either way, Elena would go out to go find some help because let's be honest, Sephiroth is one of those opponents that you just don't want to take lightly. Sephiroth is a killing machine, pretty much. He's pretty much a self-established killing machine. So, the challenge, Sephiroth, I gotta say, Tseng has big balls. Tseng, I gotta be honest, at this point, he is masculine. He is an alpha male for the fact that he's challenging someone he knows he's gonna lose against. Because Sephiroth, but then again, Tseng has that kind of warrior's honor thing. Ain't no challenge too tough for him. But Sephiroth is, I guarantee you, Sephiroth is that tough. Because of what Sephiroth has done and what he can do and his capabilities. Even though this is what the Spirit Sephiroth is. The Spirit Sephiroth took the same power of the Crisis Core Sephiroth, and just was only a couple dials stronger than Crisis Core Sephiroth. Because of that, Sephiroth pretty much would be given blows that would damage Tseng so badly. The director of the Turks being damaged so badly and tossed around like a rag doll. It's a pretty scary sight if you really think about it. That's like Sephiroth going to the. I mean, that's like if a thug would have came up to the chief of police, beat his ass so badly that all the other police just backs off. But then again, what do you expect? Sephiroth is a powerful and formidable foe. So, there was no way Tseng had any chance. But, Tseng did stand and was able to survive all of that. And that was pretty hard. Even though he's at near death at this point. At this point, after Tseng and Elena are taken back into Shinra's airship, because Sid Highwind doesn't have the airship yet. They get put bandages on and stay in a healing hospital for until they heal up. But Tseng was one of the other characters that lived to tell the story of Sephiroth's brutality besides Tifa. So that's how the fight, what I think would have happened. And may the crystal be with you. And don't forget to like and subscribe. Support Academy of Addiction Services. You know what I'm talking about.